Well, I'm heading down the road. I got to go to the hay field. Gonna do some disking. I got to make a few more passes, and we'll be planting here pretty soon. It's about 25 acres, and it's going to be all hay. We had it disked about twice already. We're going to do a little bit more disking here. Okay, we're pretty good on this field as far as disting goes. Lisa's gonna lift the discs up. We'll be on our way home. Next step, I'm not going to roll this field. I think we're good enough without rolling it. I'm going to go ahead and get the grain drill and get seed in it. Bring it down. Did you have fun, Lise?
Yeah. The air conditioning needs to be worked on, but it's fine.
Yeah, we don't have the air conditioning working in this tractor. And we should get it fixed, but one of these days. This is the tractor I'm going to use the drill on. Plant the seed, the 6115D John Deere. And it's hooked to the 8350 John Deere grain drill. So I got to grease it up, check things out, make sure everything's all right. We'll be planting here pretty soon. Okay, I got this rye. It's in super sacks. There's about maybe 36 bushels in a sack. And this is what we're going to use to mix with our hay. So Lisa here, we're going to use the bucket ratio, the old-time bucket ratio, to mix this seed. We're going to see how many buckets we can fill each one of these compartments in the big seat compartments on my drill. How many buckets it takes to fill them halfway. We're going to fill it halfway up with rye, and then the other half will be hayseed, and I'll show you that mix. But this drill, it's got the big box, okay, for larger seed, and then in the front, it's got the small box for like Timothy, clover. We're going to end up putting clover in this. Lisa's putting a bucket of rye in. Let's see how much that fills that up. Looks like we can go about 4 more. The reason why I'm planting rye with my hay is it'll do 2 things. It'll shade the hay from the sun and prevent it from burning up. And it will also give me a crop that I can get off the field this year. It usually takes a year, 2 years for a good hay field to get established. So that's why we're putting something in with it as a cover and to harvest to make the hay grow. Well, we got about 4 5-gallon buckets in each compartment with rye only. Now, after this, we're going to be putting the hay on top, and then we're going to be mixing it by hand. We're going to do it the hard way. This is the orchard grass that I'm using. It's coated, and that's what orchard grass looks like. So we're going to put a bucket in each one of those compartments. And we're going to keep it the same throughout the whole field. Okay, now what I'm going to put in is fescue. This particular brand is Kentucky 32. It's newer. It's not 31. This is 32. It's a new fescue that came out. And this is what it looks like. It sort of looks like orchard grass. And you can see this isn't coated. The orchard grass was. So we're going to put one of these buckets in each compartment in the grain drill. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to the front of the drill and we're going in the small compartment that I showed you. And Lisa's putting in red clover. That's what we're going to put in the front. This is what the red clover looks like. It's more round, it's treated, and it falls through the planter pretty nice. You can see the box where I got the red clover, the seed goes down these tubes and goes down. It doesn't go between those discs. Let me go around the planter and I'll show you. It goes down these tubes right here. And what it does is it just falls right on the ground right here. It actually doesn't get buried, but when we go to pack the field, that's when it'll be pushed into the ground. All right, now that we got all the seed in the drill, the grain drill, Lisa's gonna mix the seed by hand. We're gonna do it the hard way. We don't have a mixer, so we're just gonna mix it in each tank individually, mix the seed up. So we got rye, orchard grass, and fescue in each one of these.
Yeah, so you do the bottom. So it's not mixed.
Okay, now that we got the seed all mixed in the grain drill, we're gonna head down to the field now and start planting. Okay, I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna check my cups here. You can see the seed in there. And I just want to make sure that nothing is blocking any of the cups, because you want all your rows to plant. If one row isn't planting, you're gonna see it. They all look pretty good to me. Yep, no jam ups. Well, we got this 24 acres all seeded. What I'm going to do now, I got to hook up these discs to this packer. We're going to hook them right behind the disc. I decided to go ahead and use the disc, and we're just going to graze the top because there's some exposed seed from the grain drill. You can see it. See it right there? So we're just going to graze it, and we're going to pack it at the same time. That looks like it's doing a pretty good job. The grain drill, it gets, you know, not all the seed goes into the ground. A lot of it is laid on top. So you got to push it down or get soil over the top of it. If you had a no-till drill, then it gets down inside there. Here's the difference in the field, you know, where Lisa packed it and where she didn't yet. So it's nice and level for the mower when we go to cut the hay off of this. But yeah, there's the difference right there. This is another project off the bucket list. We've got 2 more fields we're going to plant yet, and in between that, we're going to be cutting hay. So, thanks again for watching Just Making It.